Morning, we're learning more about the victims of yesterday's fatal charter bus crash on I-70.
6 people were killed, including 3 students from Tuscarawas Valley High School. They are 18-year-old John Mosley, 18-year-old Jeffrey Worrell, and 15-year-old Caitlin Owens. The 3 other victims are 56-year-old Dave Canat, a math teacher at the Tusky Valley High School, 45-year-old Shannon Wigfield, an English teacher at the Buckeye Career Center, and 39-year-old Christy Gaynor, who was on the trip as a parent chaperone. They were in a passenger vehicle behind the bus.
Hundreds in the Tuscarawas community came together for a prayer vigil last night. Candles were lit in remembrance of those 6 lives lost. Superintendent of the Tuscarawas Valley Schools, Dr. Derek Varansky, spoke about what he calls one of the darkest days in the district's history.
Students who were bright lights, full of life, and who lost their lives way too young.
In the vigil, dozens of students gathered on the football field to comfort each other and in a show of support. In the meantime, this morning, the NTSB will be back at the crime scene. And our
Carmen Blackwell is following the investigation this morning and joins us live. Carmen, good morning.
Good morning to you both. I've been working to get you more information for you this morning. So here's the latest. At this hour, we know that the National Transportation and Safety Board's investigation is well underway and will continue this morning. They say that they have heard conflicting information about the timeline of events in this crash, and they're working to determine what happened. We know the collision between that charter bus and a semi-truck were just 2 of the vehicles involved here. 3 other vehicles were also involved in this crash. Investigators will issue a preliminary report in just a few weeks, but they say the investigation as a whole will take all of about 12 to 18 months before it's complete. NTSB also says that if they see a need to issue any safety recommendations while digging into their investigation because of what they find, they will not hesitate to do so in order to keep people safe.
What we're doing on scene is collecting the perishable evidence. We're looking for cameras that may have been in motor vehicles or the motor coach. We'll want to look at, determine what the sequence of the event was. We'll want to determine if there was hazmat in any of the commercial motor vehicles. We'll want to look at where the injuries were in the motor coach.
Now we're told that the National Transportation Safety Board, or the NTSB, will hold a press conference later on this afternoon. And of course, 3 News will be covering it and bring you the latest information throughout the morning as, of course, we learn more information. Maureen.
Yeah, it's so hard to take a look back at exactly what happened, especially considering what those families are going through. Carmen, thank you. In the meantime, the district announced school will be in session today. In a letter to the parents, the Tuscarawas Valley superintendent says he knows it will be difficult and parents can choose to keep their kids home today. Counselors from the district and surrounding schools will also be available for anyone who needs to talk. And we're also hearing from the Buckeye Career Center, where one of the victims, Shannon Wigfield, worked as a teacher. In a statement, they say, in part, our Buckeye Career Center family extends our deepest sympathies to our partner school, Tusky Valley, and to the community. We are all Tusky Valley Trojans today and stand firm in support of their students, staff, and families. And they also have plans to have counselors and support staff available all week.
A touching scene as hundreds of candles line Main Street in Zoar. We talked to varsity golf coach Daryl Markajohn, who helped light all of these candles and as a way to honor the victims.
Trying to make something straight out of something that's just a wrong day. I don't know. Trying to make some balance in the world on a day that seems totally unbalanced.